Hello, hello people of the world.
Magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
안녕하세요, 여러분.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
This is Justin and Sarah and Sabrina.
Hi everyone. Okay, so today we will be talking on postpartum and newborn update for months 1 through 2. Sabrina is 11 weeks old today. Here we go. So we're going to start off talking about me. That way I can leave the best for last, which is talks about our newborn Sabrina. Babies generally are considered newborn from birth up until age 3 months. So that's exciting. She's almost there, almost there. On April 16th, she'll be officially 3 months old, and we will be celebrating her 100th day of age, Korean style, on April 26th. Yeah, maybe we'll move it to the 27th. We'll see. So yeah. Yay! Are you excited? Are you excited? So yeah, hopefully our baby girl will be good and enjoy the filming. Today is the 4th of April, 2019, and I'll be talking about how I've been doing so far. So yeah, I still noticed that I have, not sure how to pronounce it, but because I usually pronounce it Filipino style. So I believe it's Diastasis Recti. I still have that, which is that my abs are still split in the middle, down the middle, because of the growing uterus when she was still inside my womb. So still waiting for that to sort of come together, for my abs to come together and heal. When I say abs, I mean abdominal muscles. I don't have abs, but yeah. And also I still have the dark line that goes from the, well, yes. Yeah, she's agreeing, I think. I still have the dark line from right below my chest area down to my umbilical area. Are you hungry, my love? I know. Is she hungry? So yeah, the Linea Nigra, I still have that, but it's just starting to fade. Alright, and we're going to talk about something a little more intimate. For those of you who don't want to hear about TMI stuff, this is it. No, it's not really TMI, but yeah. Justin and I waited until the 6th week postpartum before we first had intercourse. I can't say it. I don't know, it's so taboo. But yeah, in our family, we're not used to talking about sex, so I'm just letting you know. We waited until the 6th week, and it wasn't as bad as I expected. Like my sister described, first time would just be uncomfortable. Sort of like the first time I got deflowered. So that's pretty much what I could compare it to. As uncomfortable as that first time ever. But yeah, but it was, after that it sort of eased down. The next few times we've had intercourse after that was easy and just as good. Actually, you know, there have been talks that by my friends and family that, not family, by my friends, that it's that sex is a lot better after giving birth, and I totally agree. I don't know about him, but I totally agree. It totally feels different down there and just much more enjoyable. Any comments?
I ditto.
I ditto. Oh, honey. So yeah, moving on. My brain is pretty much in a fog. That's how it's been. I thought that it only happens during pregnancy, but it seems like my brain is still in a fog, even after giving birth. Also, I've been very emotional in the sense, I mean, I haven't been going into dark places or anything, just really emotional. I watched something about, like the news about a kid, something unfortunate happening to a kid, and then I just burst into tears. I'm a huge bag of emotions still. That's one thing that took me by surprise. I thought that after pregnancy, my brain would be so much clearer, my hormones will get so much more in check, but no. It continues and it goes on. I really hope it passes because I can't keep crying. The very first time she gave me a social smile, like she actually smiled because I smiled at her, so she smiled in response, I cried. Yeah. Oh, sleep? Hard to say. So the very first month since Sabrina's arrival has been torture when it comes to sleep. Like I literally would So she would wake up every 2 hours for a feed, every 2 to 3 hours for a feed. And each feed lasts about 20 to 40 minutes. So that took long, right, honey? And since it takes long and then I have to change her diaper in between feeds, there goes my sleep. Because by the time I go back to bed, it would be about 40 minutes to an hour before she wakes up again. And it's like, oh, feed again. So it felt like I was only sleeping every hour, but non-stop, like broken sleep. But she's so worth it. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. There she is with a smile. I love you. So yeah, let's fix this, honey. Let's fix this so you look beautiful for the camera. Yes. So yeah, sleep has definitely been that way for me. But for her, after the first month of age, oh my goodness, you guys, like I kid you not, I believe the sixth week of her age has been a milestone because a lot has happened. So sleep improved a lot. She started sleeping 5 hours straight, and the nice thing is she started sleeping at 8 p.m. I noticed that she was sleepy. Like as soon as I give her 8 p.m. feed, she would actually fall asleep and stay asleep for a good 5 hours. That's how it started off on her 6th week of age. And then she would wake up every 3 hours at night, during the night, just for a feed. But when I say wake up, like she just squirms. Like she doesn't actually cry. She squirms, and you could see her having her hand to her mouth and eating it like there's no tomorrow. So yeah, and when, of course, I would wake up at the slightest sound. So I'm like, huh. Which is not normal for me, you guys. I normally sleep like a log, but ever since her arrival, it's like I couldn't. I hear little squirms and I wake up. I'm like, is she okay? Is she okay? So then, yeah, that's been her sleep pattern since 6 weeks of age, was 5 hours straight, and then every 3 hours she would sleep. But then that's through the night. So, and that's not with me training her. I mean, my sister told me about sleep training and how I should start it at about 4 months of age. And I was like, is this normal? She's starting to sleep through the night. And she was like, you're lucky, don't complain, just keep it up. If you notice, she's showing some cues of being sleepy, like trying to rub her eyes with her hands, or just being cranky or fussy. Luckily, honestly, Sabrina has been so good. She's been so good to us. She doesn't fuss as much as I have seen other babies, so I'm so glad. Thank you, baby girl. I love you. So yeah. I would say at least at 8 weeks onwards, she started sleeping 8 to 10 hours through the night, not waking up one time. It's me who's panicking because I'm like, are you not hungry, right? So then at some point I did sort of try to wake her up to feed her, and then I found out from my sister that I shouldn't be doing that. And I also read some articles where they're like, just let them sleep. They'll wake up when they're hungry. So I'm like, okay, so I just let her sleep. But I myself, I'm not sleeping as well. I mean, she does give me 8 hours to 10 hours of sleep is wonderful. So I'm able to sleep like 4 hours straight, and then waking up to check on her, make sure she's okay. Then I sleep another 4-hour interval to check and make sure she's okay. I got lucky. She literally would wake up just squirming with her eyes wide open, hand in her fist, indicating she's hungry, and then just looking up at the ceiling. Sometimes she would smile to herself while looking up at the ceiling. Julius, drool alert. Yum yum. So yeah, lucky me. She sleeps in a bassinet by our bed beside me. And yeah, she sleeps, like I would say officially around 8:30 p.m. all the way till 6 or 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning. So I'm so lucky. We're lucky, huh, honey? And lucky Justin. I think he sleeps through the night for the most part, but when he hears squirming, sometimes he would give me a nudge and go like, is she hungry? Can you check if she's hungry? I'm like, oh yeah, I've already checked. I try my best to give him as much sleep as possible and to try to take on most of the care for Sabrina, because he'll be going back to work in 2 weeks and I'll be missing him. So yeah. But the nice thing about Justin is he always offers help. She, by the way, does not bottle feed yet. I mean, we've tried bottle feeding her, but she doesn't seem to like the bottle as much. It's a little bit of a struggle to keep the nipple in her mouth because she sort of kicks it right out with her tongue. Same thing with pacifiers or soothers or binkies, whatever you'd like to call it. She doesn't seem to take to it too well. She keeps kicking it out with her tongue. Yes, she does. But she's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Can't stay mad at her for too long, right? Oh, I love you. Anywho, I went into panic mode when she first started having baby acne. Actually, the first time I've had my period, even though I've been exclusively breastfeeding, and I've heard that for most women, periods would be delayed or stunted up until, while you're breastfeeding. I actually got my period at 6 weeks of age on February 28th. And I noticed as soon as I got my periods, she started having a rash all over her face. It started in one area, then it moved to her cheek, and it was just spreading, and I was just panicking. I was like, oh my goodness. It looked bad, like really red. Yeah, and also I noticed that my period is sort of sporadic. It lasted for about 7 days. However, it was more spotting than anything. Like I didn't actually need to wear a pad. Just a panty liner sufficed, and only every time I wipe or every time I use the washroom, I would notice just one clot each time I would pee. So I'm happy. At least I'm no longer having what they call dysmenorrhea, which is painful menstrual cramps anymore, to the point where in the past I would actually stay in bed and I couldn't get up, and for the most part I would either call in sick at work if it happens while I'm at home. So yeah, it's pretty bad, and I usually faint and stuff like that. But I'm so glad that that went away, because I've also had my second bout of period in March. That again is way lesser. The bleed was way less, so I'm so happy. At least I don't have those pains anymore. But yeah, talking about Sabrina's acne, I wasn't sure whether it was acne or eczema, because it was really red and patchy and bumpy. And like I said, it was all over her face, and even at the back of her head, like on her scalp and back of her neck. I was so scared. I kept asking my sister, what should I do? And I kept looking at articles, and I'm like, should I go to the doctor? My sister was like, oh, it's just acne. Don't worry about it. She claims that my niece, Andy / Alexis, has had the same thing early on. The reason I didn't want to call a doctor is because we already had a doctor's appointment scheduled for her 2 months of age. Just looking at Papa and smiling. So yeah, we decided we'll just, hold off. I would say it took over 2 weeks for her rash to completely disappear. And by the time we went to our doctor's appointment, our first family doctor's appointment, at 2 months of age, she pretty much, most of the rash cleared up. Yes, darling. Do you want to stand up and talk? Is that why? You want to stand up? Stand up for Mama. Hello, world. How are you? She's hungry again. Did you hear that? She's talking and burping. Say hi, world. Look at my chubby arms and chubby thighs. Hi. But then I noticed that her acne keeps coming back here and there, but then they go away as long as I religiously use the Live Clean eczema cream on her face, which is fragrance free. That helps a lot. Keeps things moisturized and clean. I make sure I clean her face as well with just water. I try not to put any soap in her face. Although the baby soap is generally safe, I try my best not to put any soap on her face. And she uses Aveeno body wash and Aveeno lotion, baby body wash and baby lotion, that was given to us by one of our lovely viewers from our registry. So thank you so much. The doctor confirmed it was just acne. Just like, oh, it'll come and go, don't worry about it. And because of Canada having a really dry climate and dry weather, and it's usually really cold here, our skin is prone to dryness anyway. So she says, just keep her face moisturized, and if I feel like I need to medicate, then just buy over-the-counter hydrocortisone cream. That's what my doctor said. Yeah, I decided not to. I was like, I'm just gonna continue with my routine, and sure enough, they cleared up. What else do I have to talk about? Cradle Cap. Sabrina had a bit of a film form on the scalp, on the top crown of the head for the most part. It's usually either very flaky or like a thick, cheesy film. And then one day we were just giving her a bath and we were sort of rubbing her scalp with the Aveeno body wash / shampoo. And then we noticed that when we were drying her head, there was a film, like as if there was some creamy substance on the top of her head, like around here, that did not want to go away. No matter how much I wet it with water and try to comb it off and dry it. And I was like, you know what? I think she has Cradle Cap. And so I described it to my sister, who has had a baby as well, who's going on 11 months now. Yeah, she told me that, yep, Andy also had a Cradle Cap, so Sabrina would most likely have it too. And yeah, they would look like flakes or dandruffs as well. She says it's safe, and I also read somewhere that it's safe to apply a little bit of anti-dandruff shampoo on her scalp, just a little bit when we give her a bath, but I don't want to take any risk. I mean, I'm sure it's safe and a lot of moms use it, but I just didn't want to. I was like, we'll just let it take its course. So we just wash it off. It's not like it bothers her. Same with the acne. It did not look like it bothered her either. So yeah, it's just bothering me because, I don't know, maybe I'm just being Mama Bear.
I think you have OCD.
Justin thinks I have OCD, which is nothing bad. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't think I have it. I think that I'm just being paranoid as a new mom. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you again. Oh my goodness. You have presents for us, eh? From your lovely, lovely mouth. So yeah. Like I said, I think I'm just being paranoid as a new mom because he always tells me, I told you not to worry. Told you not to worry. Just chillax. Just calm down. I'm like, honey, this is my first time. I'm gonna panic. I don't know. It could be the hormones too because I'm not normally like that. I don't normally panic. She is talking a lot now. I'm not talking English talk. I mean baby lingo. She's been cooing and babbling and talking to the ceiling. She seems to love chandeliers. Not so much mobile toys. I'm not sure why. She does love dangling stuff on her activity mat and grabbing onto them. She's starting to grab onto them now. But yeah, she loves to talk to herself when she sees herself in the mirror. She loves to talk to herself. It seems like her favorite word is okay, or Cardi B's occur. I kid you not. She goes, occur, occur. I'm like, oh no. Getting with the times, baby girl. But yeah, she does say okay a lot. Well, because I say it to her a lot. I'm like, are you okay? Because she chokes sometimes or coughs when she's breastfeeding too fast. So yeah. Let me know, you guys, if you have any motherly or parental advice for us. We would love to hear back from you, especially teaching. Like, my challenge is to teach her how to take a bottle. Thank you so much, you guys, for all your prayers, for all the love and all the support, because I'm sure that your prayers helped create this beautiful, beautiful bundle of joy that has been nothing but awesome towards us. During my pregnancy, she did not give me a hard time. It wasn't her fault I had fibroids at all. And then during my labor and delivery, she did not give me a hard time. And now, to this day, she has not been giving me a hard time. So blessed. Thank you so much for all your prayers and well wishes. What about you, Justin? How are you taking it?
I'm still on my parental leave for 3 months. I'll be going back to work in 2 weeks. It's been fun and exciting and exhausting. I'm getting used to staying at home. So I'm gonna miss this experience when I go back to work.
Yeah, we're gonna try to figure out how Justin here could spend more time with her when he goes back to work, because when he'll be coming home from work, she would most likely start her bedtime routine. Aray ko. Galing, baby. Ang galing ang bebe ko. Ang bebe ko. Ang bebe ko. Oh, she's hungry.
Alright, now moving on to shoutouts.
Shout out, shout out, shout out.
We got 3 gifts from one person, Jessica Nakamura. She said, I recently found your videos. I'm sorry for your family situation, but I hope that you will accept this small gift as a reminder that many people love Sabrina. Feel free to exchange for something that better suits your need if you like. I nanny for newborn twins. I love this thing, and this is...
And so do the babies.
Talking about the toy, the mobile toy that she gave us.
Yee, thank you, Jessica.
This is what she's referring to.
Woot woot.
I think this is from our registry.
Right. It says 3-in-1. It's a take-along mobile. Yeah, we just kept it in the box until we could give lovely Jessica a shout out. So thank you so much, Jessica. Oh, she gave more, by the way, not just a toy.
She also gave us a diaper bag.
It's a dry and wet diaper bag for cloth diapers.
Yeah. She also gave us a pack of cloth diapers.
Woot woot. So can't wait to try these. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yoo-hoo. Sabrina says thank you.
That's all for this week. Well, thanks for watching, you guys.
Thank you for all the love.
Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Bye, y'all.
Love you. Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye. Okay, that will hold you up for a while. Is that okay? We'll feed you later. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Okay. You gonna say something? Okay. So serious, huh? You mean business, don't you? Bloopers. Anyway,